Whoa, what's up everybody? And welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time and I am apologizing now, but at the end of the day, I really don't care. But if you stuck with me this long, I appreciate you. Just been enjoying life, you know? Spoke about an injury tons and tons before, and I've really just been getting after it and enjoying my bike. It's summertime here in Florida. A lot of people don't like it. I personally love when it's over 100 degrees out. It makes me feel alive. And so I've just been enjoying time with the bros. But today is a little different. Today we are here at Ace Cafe in Sanford, beautiful downtown Sanford, Florida. If you're not sure where that's at, it's in Seminole County, Sanford, Florida, Ace Cafe. But today is cool. I got word that there is a BMX and MiniTruck event. This is the first of its kind here. A lot of people sent me the flyer to come check this out. And it's one of those things where, plot twist, I do both. And I do both with lots of love. So why wouldn't I check this out? So this could be a quick one. We'll probably just run through, take a look at some of the trucks that are sticking out, some of the bikes. I brought the pink truck out, of course, which I haven't really dove in too much, obviously, on the channel, but it's been on the channel. And I brought my dream BMX bike build, at least one of them, my Terrible One barcode that was gifted to me just before I tore my Achilles tendon by my buddy Nick. Shout out Nick. And so we brought them out together. The sun is out and guns are out. So let's go take a look. Yeah, so we got this walking in. We've got, first of all, let me kind of level set the scene here. Tons of trucks. We've got S10s, C10s, Datsuns, Toyotas. We're gonna walk through and see it all, but you know, first one we've got here, pretty cool. I met this guy, 51,000 miles on this beautiful long bed C10. I did make a joke that if my wife was here, she would immediately pull my chain to build her one, as she's been wanting me to build her one of these for about a decade. But a decade ago, the prices were more, we'll say, affordable. And now that I'm in a tax bracket that I could definitely pay the prices these days, I am not. So yeah, we just, at this point in juncture, we're just looking at everybody else's. But I'm a sucker for a good long bed. I know it's not heavily sought after, but cheers to you, brother. And this is the homie Zen Media, cool cat, beautiful long bed as well. I think I tried to get this off of him too a couple years ago. Shout out to him. He's brought his vehicle over a couple of times to the Toy Shop Garage with the homie Chris and done some work. And then also he's done some really cool photography work for us in the past. Another beautiful first gen S10 on some billets. Got some classic center lines. Love it. Love this antenna. She's a driver, boys. We got the skateboard in there. Hard top. I love the way that top looks on a first gen. And then this thing is dialed. A Datsun. I would be lying if I knew what this was. Exactly, a 620. I don't know what it is, 720. But it is not a joke at all. It's got turbines on it, fuel cell in the back. Dialed in with the race seats, but under the hood, it's got a big old breathing machine. Yeah, this one's no joke. If you know what you're looking at, probably like an RB something or whatever, I'm not sure, but regardless, she's a looker. We got some of the Titusville homies out here representing. Super clean first gen Ranger. Such a fan of this truck. I love these. This, first of all, first gen Ranger is timeless. Second of all, the way that this thing is built is just an homage to OG mini trucking. And this one's outside. This one doesn't get tucked in the garage, and I love that. We got the radar detector. Pretty sick. Lots of tweed in there. And then we got a really clean Ranger. Really clean Ranger. I'm not sure if this one's static. I think it is. But very nice and clean. That white with black wheels goes well. And shout out the homie Chad. Got the old heavy Chevy out here. And the goose is loose, boys. Yeah. Chad drives the shit out of this thing. Tucking all the stilly. LS under the hood. Swamp cooler. I don't know if that works, but I bet that would be really rad to have in this weather right now. It's probably a cool, gosh, I'd venture to say it's noon on a Saturday, and I guarantee right now as it sits, we're at about 96 degrees. and no breeze in sight, baby. Just the way I like it. But yeah, Chad is an awesome guy, good friend of ours, always shows love. Saved my ass in Maggie Valley by delivering me some fuses a few years ago when we made a soft debut on Pinky Promise at Mini Nats. Got a really cool free spirit scooter to go along with the setup. What more could you ask for, right? And he's got an awesome landscaping business, so hit him up. And then I'm a sucker for this. This Toyota always wins my heart. Another one of the local homies. I'm not really sure if he's located beachside or Titusville, but full walkthrough. Another one that always shows love, man. A lot of these dudes are out and about, pretty heavy in the scene, especially the local scene, and which is important for me. Big shows are cool, and I support when I can, but to me, I really thrive on the local events. You know, in the central area that we're located here. It's big on the community aspect of it. I do love going to see my other friends at shows. Don't get me wrong. Don't take that the wrong way. I never claim to be a show guy. I think anybody that knows me knows that. I do enjoy them when I see my friends, though. But for me, the show is out here in the street, or coffee and cruise type of setup, or you know, a local meet like this here, just a local cafe. Another beautiful GMC. I met the gentleman that owns this one. I didn't ask him, but I feel like this one was one of the other guys that I know locally. He had a different set of wheels, like honeycomb wheels, out like in Port Orange area. I could be really wrong, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. But regardless, this is a beautiful truck, and so was that one. So it is a compliment at the end of the day. And he's got the old GT Pro Performer out here, and kind of like a later 2000s red line. This is kind of like walking the mid-school, new school line there. All right, what else do we got? Oh shit, sorry. Almost got hit by a car. All right, we got Will Snyder out here with his beautiful S15. Will's had this probably a couple years, maybe a year and a half, 2 years now at this point. I know him from BMX scene, Volkswagen scene more so than anything. Saw this one a couple years ago at Turkey Rod Run. And Will actually ended up scooping it up. Super sick truck. I know there's been inquiries about it on the internet. I've seen it, and if I had the money to bring her home, I would. And then displayed with that, he's got a really, really cool Schwinn Predator, which is this white one here, and then the Dyno Detour with the lower bash guard. So these bikes are definitely late 80s. This one for sure is probably late 80s. This one could potentially be early 90s, maybe even 90. But cool shit. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. It's got like 15-inch Boyds. Got a bed full of goodies too, brother. Got a race frame. Nothing wrong with a little hustle. And then this truck is absolutely insane. This is a gentleman named Daniel. And through the toy shop, I met him a few years ago. He used to bring his truck to us when he had just bagged it with an airlift suspension and, you know, some 22-inch GM reps. And we did the alignment for him and a couple other like quick services. And he has just taken this truck and run with it. Absolutely insane. Raceline billets, Vortec hood, dual sunroof, and an interior to die for. And believe it or not, this is about the third go around on this interior. He had a bit of bad luck with some of the guys he was dealing with. Massive lip. Beautiful bed floor. Fun fact about this guy is like he is just not afraid to get in the car and go. He's got an awesome family too. His wife is here with him today, but Daniel is historically just gets in the truck and drives by himself to all the big shows. And dude, I kind of love it. Hope to see him at an out-of-state show. He's a really nice guy. We just chatted for about 20 minutes about an alignment. This is Jason. Super rad dude. It's kind of like a father-son combo here. But this S10 is awesome. Square body, static, classic centerline billets. And it's got a massive, 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 whatever, rumbler under the hood. Just got this one back on the road. And it's pretty sick, dude. He does it for Untouchable. This one was down for a while. And Hyped to see it. We thought this one was going to waste away. Even he said he thought it was going to waste away. And then you got the sun side on this thing. This one's pretty sick. Nissan hardbody. And Zane has brought this thing out all over the place. Mini Nats, all the local shows and everything in between. He's about 7'12" and doesn't wear shoes because his big ass feet doesn't fit under the dashboard. But this one is a really cool driver. Really cool driver. And don't let him fool you. Zane will put this thing on the ground and let sparks fly, which I appreciate. I used to do that all the time when I was his age. A little different now because I've drugged the piss out of it. And then we got a super cool static build. Homie named Blake. Pretty cool setup here. This is not bagged at all. Not bagged at all. This thing is, you could probably see it. She's damn near on the floor. It's a driver. Originally built by a buddy of mine, CJ, who actually did the bed work on this. And we'll get to that. But yeah, it's outside. There's the homie now. Say what up to YouTube.
What up, YouTube?
Here. We got some free tree work. Not the tree work you're thinking.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah. RIP the homie Hunter. We lost a good one a few months ago, boys. But everybody's keeping his memory alive. And we got the old ship box. Nothing cool to chat about here. It's an S10. It's pink. It lays on the ground. You've seen it before. Got a flyer on the seat. Love that. Yeah. Memorial build for my mom. It's dirty as hell right now. And yeah, we just enjoy it. But the cool shit is I brought out my terrible one today, boys. Look at this fucking thing. Dream setup when I was in high school and middle school. This is my attempt at rebuilding what I couldn't afford or my mom couldn't afford when I was in 6th grade. This frame was actually given to me last summer by my buddy Nick. This is an S&M, so it's an American-made, terrible one barcode, 21 and a half inch top tube, so she's a Long Johnson. And I just put it all together. We powder coated it green. We did the gray forks and the gray bars. And yeah, we are having a good time. We are having a good time. So we brought that out as it is a BMX and MiniTruck event. I don't have, you know, an 80s BMX bike, but this would be considered the holy grail for me. And this would be my old school bike. This is my setup. Moving on, we got Lou, the homie Lou, Big Lou. He's always been a cool cat. Said he watches the videos too, which is rad. This is his OBS Suburban. This one he gets out with all the time. I'm more than sure that this was his brother's, and we lost his brother just a few years ago. So those were a tag team duo. So he most definitely keeps his brother's memory out and about, which is super sick. And then a couple of bikes as well to accompany it. I'm not sure if these are Lou. I don't think these are Lou's bikes, but definitely some old 80s BMX technology here. Pretty cool. Looks like we got some old Redline cranks and 1-inch headset. This is a little before my time, but I definitely know a little bit about enough. This is a rally. This thing is pretty sick. This thing is just the epitome of maybe 70s BMX. And this is absolutely one of Lou's bikes. This is I think it's a 29 GT. Lou's got a whole slew of cruisers. And yeah. And then, we got this thing, hard body on juice. Tilt bed action. We missed it. The bed definitely gets down on this thing. But gold 13s, mono leaf setup. All gold on the front bumper, ghost patterns. I think this is the homie that owns Past and Present. He's got a wild collection, if you're familiar here in Orlando, Florida. He does the consignment thing, if I'm not mistaken, but he's got a really nice bunch of toys. And we might get a little action here, I'm not sure. Curious to see. But this candy red is candy redding pretty hard right now. High, low, there it is. Yes, sir. Yeah, so now that's how you make an exit. Full Z-rack in the back, hard body. Another beautiful Nissan. I'm a sucker for these things. This one I learned from the homie Ken Flynn. Shout out Ken. It's been a while since I've seen him. BMX dude, Flatlander. His buddy picked this up from Nevada from a young lady and drove it all the way back. And all he needed to do was a wheel bearing. It's all buttoned up now as far as the windows are concerned, but inside is beautiful. It's got like a burgundy velour interior, wood grain steering wheel, the split rear window, chrome tailgate piece, pretty dialed. And then my all-time favorite mini truck that I've yet to own, the Zuzu Pup. And this one has the Amigo fenders on it, so that's pretty cool. A lot of people graft them into the rear too. Caddy wheels, 17 Escalade wheels, 17-inch Escalade wheels, first generation Escalade wheels. Pretty standard how you would build these things, but this one looks cool. It's cool to see these on the road. Looks good. It's a nice matte black. Obviously, it's a driver. And then this thing is sick. We got the GT. Don't know if that's an Interceptor, but pretty dialed in nonetheless. I love the blue, the white, just the American colors. It's got 4-piece bars on it, which is a little different, but pretty cool. And then the Datsun 1200 work truck. This thing is sick, and I would kill to have something like this to go to the skate park with. Got that cooler in there, keep that iced coffee on deck. Yes, sir. This thing is sick. And then we're kind of ending out the line here with a little bit of a Toyota Tacoma lineup. Man, I miss mine. I had an 03 Toyota that was so sick, and we got rid of it because I needed more space. But if I knew what I knew now, I would have never got rid of it. This is probably a 97 Tacoma. And we got another Tacoma flat black, looking good. This one I fucking love. With the topper. This just needs to be lowered and polish the wheels, but definitely a driver. And then we got a VW Caddy. What's up, fellas? Got the Ronells on here too. OG wheels. And then the homie's got his bike. You see the VW Caddy pulling out. Another shot of Lou, and then the cool combination, man. We got the Terrible One and the S10. So yeah, it's pretty cool. First of its kind. Representing for Mom Dukes, of course, and always representing for Low Bros. That's not even up for debate. We are on year 12 of this shit, and you know, hard to get everybody together at times because we got families and lives to live, but there's no disputing that when we are outside, we're outside. So a little bit of a flex there. And my boy got a U-Haul. But yeah, this was the first of its kind here at Ace Cafe in Sanford, Florida. It's my understanding that they might try to do something like this monthly or bi-monthly. I think bi-monthly for now would be cool. You don't want to overly saturate something, because what happens is you're gonna end up finding a weekend that nobody shows up, and then that's a bummer. But definitely cool, man. BMX and mini trucks, they go hand in hand. Yeah, buddy. So again, BMX and mini trucks, they go hand in hand. It's just pretty cool. It's a cool setup. It's cool to get the local crowd out. Definitely something a little different. I'll do my due diligence to try to cover these, as it's only about 20 minutes away from the house and it's very local to me. I'm excited that I was able to bring one bike out, and hell, who knows, maybe this will be the push that I don't really need a push to build bikes, but maybe I'll build my bike that because I'm only 40. Some of these dudes are in their 50s and 60s, so they grew up riding in the 80s. I started riding in like 96, 94. 94 is when I really started riding BMX. I learned how to bunny hop in 94, so 95-ish. So my old school for me is a little different. It would be something like a Dyno VFR from the 90s, to which I had at one point in time, or a Dyno Zone that I had in the 90s, to which I had at one point in time as well. Shout out my boy Dennis right here. But yeah, we'll see. But for now, we're outside with the Terrible One and Pinky Promise. Beautiful Florida summer day. We know the rain's coming, so everybody had to get out and get involved now before shit gets crazy. And yeah, try to do a little bit more of these. Got the homie Nick, who's going to probably sit down with me for a podcast. We're just going to chop it up a little bit, so I'm excited to get that done. He's a father, and one of his children are in town, so it's hard to line stuff up with him now. But yeah, a little bit of content for you. Again, shout out to Ace Cafe and all the homies that showed up, all the old school guys and the mini truckers. You know, obviously without those guys, stuff like this doesn't exist. So yeah, appreciate you. If you made it this far, it's a quick one. thank you for checking me out, and make sure to comment, subscribe, like, all the things. If you like, follow me at Coffee and Brats Podcast on Instagram. And if you're interested, follow the homies at Lowbros, LOWBROS_CFL on Instagram. Shout out to Vic and Brian, Tim, Sean, and Ty. They're all out doing their thing this weekend and working on trucks and working on cars. And so we're just holding it down for them. Give them a follow. And I love you all. If you made it this far, peace out. All right, so at the show, it's one thing to have the real cars, but it's another to have, what are these, like 124 or 125 scale models. And these are not something that you just buy out of the box and snap them together. Sure, maybe you get the bodies, but this is customization. This is hours of paint. And this is manufacturing things that don't exist. The homie said that the rivets are all hand rivets, and I just touched them 8 hours alone just to build this guy. So I know we all like our big cars and trucks, but there's something to be said about this. This is an absolute art form in itself, and it does not get enough shine. Look at the plaque. Look at the interior. Are we at the Lowrider Super Show, or are we at the Ace Cafe in Sanford, Florida? What are we doing? Insane. Dennis is an absolute talent. Beautiful. The bed's functioning. Got those 15s in the back. Scale Riders plaque. Sheesh. What a setup. Hard top, hard tonneau comes off. Bed cover comes off on the 4-door. Insane. Could we talk about this Lowrider Euro Civic? Right-hand drive on them thing. Well, golly. I get more excited about this than the real shit. Insane. You, sir, are a magician. What a magician.